All right, recording?
Ready?
Yeah.
Count me in, man. You already know what it is.
All right, at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Titus Peoples, and we are back with yet another episode of Sweat the Critique, where we talk about film, television, pop culture, and everything in between. There is nobody to the left of me today, so it is just me, your host, but you know who's always on the audio visuals.
What's good, y'all? It's Cutter Butter here.
Cutter Butters in the building. Yo, listen, man. It's summertime in New York. It's beautiful outside. Sundresses is going crazy. Y'all looking good, smelling good. All flavor shorties is looking right. Yo, but shout out, most especially a shout out to the chocolate queens and the butter pecan queens, the Latina queens. Like, you know what I mean? And some of you fine, thick shorties of the Caucasus Mountains, of the Caucasus
Mountains.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all looking kind of right, too. Dr. Umar, you just gonna have to forgive me for fawning over the bunnies a little bit, but everybody looking good outside.
Well, at least you said the black people first.
Word, right? You know what I mean? Black, Latina, everybody else. You feel me? But like, yeah, man, this is Sweat the Critique. But like, yeah, man, it's beautiful outside. Yo, cut up, but it's gonna be 100 degrees next week, bro.
Yeah, man.
100 degrees.
But it's gonna end on Wednesday. I think Wednesday it start raining. So.
Well, and you know what I mean? I've lost a lot of weight, but still a huskier guy per se. You know what I mean? Y'all don't see him all the time, but Cutter Butter is also I'm also a man of the huskier size. For all my husky brothers, soap, water, deodorant.
It don't be the fat dudes though. It sometimes be those skinny niggas
Sometimes
too, bro.
it be the skinny niggas,
bro.
so
It's not
like,
always the fat niggas,
nah,
bro.
but like I gotta send a special message to the fat niggas, bro. Because we gotta work extra hard. Well, some of us do. Cause I get my ass to some water. And I change my drawers every day. And I change my socks and my wife beater. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, look, cleanliness is next to godliness.
Oh yeah.
So please, my huskier brothers, like, you know what I mean? My fat Joe.
You gotta get the important spots. The important spot is behind the ear, right? That's an important spot because it get funky. It get funky bad. Under the the tummy, you know what I'm saying?
Word,
under the titties, you know what I'm saying? Like,
word, like, you know what I mean? Like, for all my husky brothers, they got the A cups, you know what I mean? Lift them, get right.
Get them right, man.
You know what I mean? Throw a little powder underneath there too if you got to.
Yeah.
Or that right now, the talcum powder is not good. So you might have to go to CVS and get the full body deodorant spray, Dove
Get the
shit.
baby oil. Get the baby oil.
Like, you know what I mean? If you could find the baby oil.
Diddy style.
If you could find the baby oil, because shit getting sold out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and not for nothing too. For all my African dark-skinned sisters, for all my brown-skinned sisters, y'all be smelling good with that shea butter. Keep it up. I love a good shea butter smell when I walk by. On the train, y'all be looking good, smelling good, glowing, lip gloss popping. Y'all go, man. As my nigga Martin said, you go, girl. What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody looking good this summer.
Word.
Nah, but like, yo, listen. So Summer Jam just passed. So let's stay on the topic of summer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm hearing mixed reviews. Like, I ain't go to Summer Jam.
Come on, bro. No one's going to Summer Jam in 2025, my nigga.
The YNs is going.
No, they not.
Bro, the YNs. So who going to Summer Jam, Cutter?
Old niggas, bro.
The
old
YN
niggas with the jean shorts and the Timbs, bro.
Bro.
So, and the fitted caps, not the not the snapbacks, the fitted caps, with the New York classic logo.
You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to New York, man. Like, Summer Jam used to be a staple in the hip hop community. Now it's just the thing that we just do. Like,
who was that Summer Jam?
I don't even know who performed, bro. Like, you
damn.
know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, but I did see online that Jim Jones performed.
And it was terrible.
Jim Jones is in a topic of a lot of controversy right now at his own words. So Jim Jones got on the internet, Mark Zuckerberg's internet, and said that, you know, he must have misspoke. Like, you know, like Jim Jones like to smoke the za. He like this, you know what I mean? He can't feel his face. Like, you know what I mean? He like to smoke that I can't feel my face shit. Like, you know what I mean? He like the za. So he misspoke.
He did not misspoke.
And said that he has more billboards hits than Nasir Jones. And more influential than Mr. Nasir Jones from Queens.
He is out of his goddamn
known as Nas.
mind.
And I'm going to break it down. See, now listen.
Ain't nothing to break down, bro.
I'm from Harlem. I'm from St. Nicholas Projects, 129 and 8th. I will say this, like, you know what I mean? And I'm a Nas fan, bro. Jim Jones does not have a better music catalog than Nas. But there is a caveat to this. If we're talking about presently, this very second in hip-hop music, Jim Jones is hotter than Nas right now.
No, he's not, bro.
Bro.
He's not hotter than, he's not, bro. Jim
What
Jones
song that, just
Jim
like
Jones has never been hotter than.
What song does fucking Nas have out right now, bro?
Nas had a whole second career in the past 4 years, bro.
Bro, I just told you off the air. In the music industry, 2 years is like dog years, bro. Like
what a record that is popping that Jim Jones have.
Bro, Jim Jones got a record on the radio right now, and radio is still popping.
In New York?
Yes. So, like, again,
Yo,
I'm not saying that he's better than him.
It's only in New York, bro. That shit is not everywhere, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
And that's cool. And that's cool.
All right, so he's not more popping than Nas. Nas can go anywhere around the world and tour. Nas is a global touring person, bro.
I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that.
What are you talking about? Where Jim Jones thing? In fucking Summer Jam?
Bro. And Nas was hot, he would have had a...
You act like Jim Jones is still rolling loud or something. He's not, bro. Like, that's just the truth, bro.
Bro, oh, okay, so then like we're gonna talk about, so I was talking to Cutter about this. There's a lot of hard truths in music that we don't want to deal with because it will show the bias that we feel towards a certain artist.
It's not, I'm not
Wait,
biased.
hold on. And then like, we're not even talking about the Nas and Jim Jones thing. I'm just talking about period. There's a lot of things that are real truths in the industry that due to our cultural bias towards an artist or particular taste about an artist, we'll bypass and be like, oh, it's not true. For example, I said, if you say Chief Keef is not the most influential artist in hip hop in the last 15 years of music, you're a hater.
He's not.
He is,
no, he's
bro.
not, bro.
Sosa is one of the...
Future is way more influential in the last 15 years than Thing.
Nah,
Drake bro. Is. You gonna put Chief Keef over Drake?
Bro, I'm definitely putting Sosa over Drake, and I'm gonna tell you why. There's no... Bro, this nigga Sosa created a whole... Well, like, he didn't create it. He introduced a world to a whole...
subgenre.
It's still a genre, bro.
No, it's a subgenre of music.
Bro, listen.
And he popularized it.
Bro, okay, he popularized it. He pioneered it. That's influential.
And who influenced Chief Keef?
I don't know.
Lil Wayne.
Okay, but we're not talking about Lil Wayne right now.
I'm saying, if you want to compare, you can't compare Chief Keef influence to Nas influence, bro.
I'm not doing that. Hell no. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking.
You say he was more influential.
Oh, bro, listen.
He's not more influential than Nas, bro.
Bro, listen. No Sosa, no drill music.
Bro, that's not true.
Definitely true. You're bugging.
Because the person who invented drill music died.
Okay.
He died.
So then...
The dude invented it.
Okay, you can invent something, cool, but if I pioneer it, bro, that takes over the thing that, yo, bro, for example, we had this conversation last week. Of course, there were zombie films before Night of the Living Dead, but Night of the Living Dead pioneered the zombie that we know now.
Yeah, but we still had trap music.
Again,
And trap music is way bigger than drill music.
I'm not arguing that either.
Okay.
But like, let's be honest. Without Sosa, we get no Dirk. First off,
No, don't get me wrong. When it comes to Chicago, Chief Keef is the most, besides Kanye, Kanye and Common, all of them. Chief Keef is the most influential person of our generation, 100%. Chief Keef's in my top 10. He's one of my favorite rappers of all time. But for you to say compared to Nas is crazy, bro. Nas has more of a global influence than anybody. Nas has influenced most of the early 2000 and not 2010, but early 2000 rappers. Period.
bro,
In the late 90s rappers. Period. It's not even close, bro.
I think it is, bro, because you also forgetting a whole generation that come after Sosa. And all them niggas will...
No, they're not.
Bro.
Not like Wayne.
Cardi,
Wayne.
Trippy,
Wayne.
They all say Sosa.
All of them is Wayne. All of them is Wayne. All of them is Wayne, bro.
Nah,
all
bro.
of them is Wayne.
Nah, I'm gonna have to disagree.
All of them is Wayne. When Kanye, Lil Uzi first said it out his mouth, when he heard 808s and Heartbreaks for the first time, that like he got inspired to make music. There's a bunch of people that think on a global scale of influence. It's not just Chicago. Like, you just can't compare Chicago and be like, oh, Chief Keef is thing. Not saying Chief Keef Chicago. Chief Keef is like, I would say most of South End New York. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, like I would say that. But like, Nas, nah, bro. He's not more.
Without Sosa, we don't get drill music. Because without Sosa, we don't get Chicago drill music. We definitely don't get New York drill music without Sosa.
Bro, hold on. Nas popularized an entire conscious hip hop.
Okay, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, again, I'm not taking nothing away from Esco. Hell no, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Yes.
Bro, that's a way bigger thing than drill music, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Drill music might be the second highest subgenre globally, bro. Bro, they got African drill music now. They got Chinese drill music, bro. They have Russian drill music.
Not as big as the actual genres of hip hop, which Nas has influence in. Like Nas have influence in the begin. Like Nas Illmatic is studied around the world. It's studied in colleges, bro.
I mean,
it's studied in colleges, bro. How can you compare that to Chief Keef?
Bro, I'm just going by what I see right now, bro. And what I see is a lot of Sosa disciples, bro.
I don't think you see a lot of Sosa disciples. I think you see Lil Wayne babies. Mostly than Chief Keef. Chief Keef was influenced by Lil Wayne. Young Thug was influenced by Lil Wayne. He'd tell you that.
Chad, who y'all feel is the most influential artist in hip hop in the last 15 years?
It's damn near not Jim Jones. I tell you that much. Jim Jones is nowhere, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really listen to Jim Jones like that. So maybe I don't know. I don't call me biased or not, but I don't see Jim Jones being like this, like huge person even now. Like Jim Jones is have a good run right now. He's having a decent run. You know what I'm saying? But he's not on fire. He's not hot. Like, come on, we gotta stop that. He's not hot. He's having a good run. He got that Harlem record out. That's about it. That's all I know. I don't know anything that's like completely viral and is like hitting the streets. Nah, bro. Come on, bro. Playboy Cardi just came out with an album. That album has surpassed that. Whatever he's doing. I'm pretty sure.
Shout out to Cardi, bro. Shout out to Cardi and that Future record. That nigga Future slid on that bitch, bro. That nigga Future went crazy on that record. Nah, but yeah, but chat. Tell me who is the most influential artist in the last 15 years. But yeah, man, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a very interesting conversation and topic online and stuff like that. Like, so, you know what I mean? So we just gonna go on to the next topic. We spoke our piece on it. Shout out to Jimmy, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
I just don't like. I just don't.
Yo,
he shouldn't
a
be.
nigga online called Jim Jones a 10-year citizen.
That's hilarious.
A 10-year citizen is fucking hilarious.
Well, bro,
Shout out to Mickey Facts for that. 10-year citizen is fucking hilarious.
You can't be going around like saying like shit like that about like.
I mean, he pulled the.
I mean about like
he knew
goats,
what he was
bro.
doing.
Like that, like Nas. Like even though I'm not a fan of Nas like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a fan of Nas in no shape or form. But I would never get on a microphone and say that Jim Jones got more influence than Nas, bro. That's like crazy, bro. That's like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave that for the 22-year-olds, idiots out there. You know what I'm saying?
And they're like, that's also half of the problem too, because when you get motherfuckers that work at Pitchfork, Complex, and stuff like that, I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Nobody under the age of 35 should be able to compile a list at Complex, bro. Because that's how you get Ice Spice as a top 10 artist of all time. Like, because you get a bunch of fucking motherfuckers born last week doing these lists and putting them out.
Ice Spice.
If you're not 35 and up, you should not go nowhere near a music list, a film list, because you was literally born last week, bro.
Yeah,
Like, so, Complex, Pitchfork, Vulture.
I don't know, it's like that. It's like you can be a young person and be a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not a student of the game, then I don't think you should be having certain conversations. Like, for me, I don't like horror. I would never make a list about horror films. I don't watch horror films. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Like I could probably give you a list of horror films in the past maybe eight years. Like I know Hereditary is like a classic. You know what I'm saying? I know like the basics, but like I can't give you like Jason and Freddy. I know them, but I can't give you like a list of like, oh, this is the greatest. This is what happened in this. You know what I'm saying?
Like you know what I mean? Like because
comedy movies, I can go back from the '80s, because that's I watch comedy movies.
Facts. My nigga Cutter said, I'm only speaking on shit that I know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't.
Facts. And again, like you know, in certain aspects of film, Cutter is a YN. He was born yesterday. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and guess what? That's okay, bro, because there's probably some shit that I should have seen. That Cutter like, what? You ain't see that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, it's different strokes for different folks. Pause. But like, that's what it is. Like, you know. But again, as I was saying, Complex, Vulture, Pitchfork, all them blog outlets, if the nigga is not 35 and up, keep them away from the list. Let them talk about sneakers.
But though you got Jim Jones saying stuff like that, it's like, bro, like, what do you mean?
I think Jimmy knew what he was doing. Jimmy probably got an album coming out or a mixtape coming out, and he didn't need to get his name in the algorithm. He pulled the Charleston White. Like whenever I hear somebody say something out crazy online, I be like, yeah, he pulling the Charleston White right now. He know what to say to get his name in the algorithm, like, you know what I mean?
But that's not gonna
like, you know
okay,
what I mean?
I feel like, all right, I feel like that's just like an old move, because old people think that because, oh, I'm saying anything and any publicity is good. That's not true, bro. That's not true, bro. Now you getting shitted on for your performances now, and it's gonna happen for a while now. You know what I'm saying? Because you did that shit. And now you have to come out with whatever you coming out with. It better be better than Nas. It better be a classic. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's not, if it's not winning no Grammy, then what do you do that? What did you do all that for? You did that for nothing. You sit there and clout chasing for nothing.
Yeah, for clicks.
Yeah, for clicks, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Ain't that right? To be a grown ass man chasing clicks is kind of crazy too. Like,
yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
Crazy, bro.
Nah, but like, yo, again, shout out to Harlem, shout out to Joe Mo, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, shout out to everybody 40 and up still rapping, bro. Cause like, there's like motherfuckers saying, oh, if you 40, don't even try to rap. That's not true, cause I can't listen to these YNs every day. I can't listen to that drill shit. I need some shit close to my age, cause quite frankly, I'll be 40 in a give or take 2 years. So like, if you 40, please keep rapping. Hove, we long overdue, bro. Fab, Kiss, Fat Joe, shit, Chingy, we long overdue. Where all the 40-year-old niggas?
You didn't listen to Will Smith?
Anyway, you know what I mean? Will, we need another movie. Like, you know what I mean? If you 40 and up, bro, like, please keep rapping and keep entertaining. Because, like, I can't deal with the drill music, Batman voice 24/7. Shit, 7 o'clock in the morning. Niggas is talking about smoking on ops. And I need to listen to gospel music. I need to set my day right. I need my day to start godly. And then I could, you know what I mean, ease my way into the Little Durgs, the S. Goes, the Sweepers, the 22Gs, the D Things. Yeah, I listen to a lot of drill music. Shout out to all them niggas, man. The K-Flocks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, then I could ease my way through the day. But top of the morning, smoking on the... Nah, nigga, it's 6:30 in the morning, bro. Turn that off.
What you do?
Turn on some Johnny McCurkin, my nigga. Word. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, shout out to everybody in New York who get into a bag and doing anything, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we support everybody. But, yeah. So, this morning, Long Meezy, who's not here with us, he was talking hot. And I might need to get revenge, and that leads into my next topic. Bro, he was talking hot, like, yo, I might have to put hands and feet on Long Meezy. He was talking too crazy. I think them outfits, like, you know what I mean? I think the dye in the shirt got into his paws, like, seeped down in his paws, and that nigga was talking too hot. Now, but Long Meezy, my brother, like, he dead-ass fake the only person who could get away with talking hot like that. Hilarious. Weird dressing ass nigga. Cook him up. But like, yeah, revenge. Listen, the get back, block spinning, the payback. All these terms stem from the word revenge. And today, my topic on Sweat the Critique is the best revenge movies. And I'm gonna start this list off with the most popular one. The most popular revenge film in the last 10 years, the John Wick series.
John Wick.
Bro, like, it would be criminal to talk about a revenge film and not talk about Mr. Keanu Reeves and a black and white suit, white shirt, K&G fit. No, that's not K&G. That's more like an H&M fit. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like an H&M fit, pinging and chinging niggas. Zara. Yeah. Like, yo, Zara fit putting in pain behind his dog, bro. Like, yo. So what film you got after that, bro? Because John Wick, bro, like, you fucking with his dog. He shooting shit. He chopping niggas.
Was that the first one?
Yeah, bro.
That was the first one? Let me ask you a question. Do you like the John Wick series?
I like it because they fall under action genre called gun fu. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? This the kung fu, this the gun fu. Like, that's what the subgenres
is
called.
Is John Woo like the king of it?
More so, yeah. Yeah, like, he's definitely the king of the gun fu movies. Okay. Like, you know what I mean? Any movie, so chat. If you didn't know, now you know. Any movie with a lot of shooting in it, guns blazing, niggas getting their head tapped, blown off, gun fu. Like, kung fu, gun fu. Like, you know what I mean? Quentin Tarantino kind of treads in that a little bit.
Like lately.
Yeah, lately and stuff like that.
Me in the past 15 years, I guess.
Word. But, like, yeah, gun fu movies, you know what I mean?
I like, to be honest with you, I like the Ballerina movie.
I saw Ballerina.
What you thought about it?
You know what? And this would be a perfect time for our Titus People movie review, Ballerina. Yo, listen, I enjoyed the Ballerina, and it falls in between two John Wick films, because, you know what I mean, spoiler alert, at this point, it's been out for a minute, so you had that, probably seen it already. Keanu Reeves does make a cameo in this movie. So, great action movie, like, you know what I mean? I like a female-driven action movie.
Yeah,
I think it's sexy
good.
when she, yo, a bitch that can shoot and fight, who don't want a shorty like that on their side? And she fine as fuck? Come on, bro.
And she's a good actor.
And she's a good actress. And she's an amazing actress. So the Ballerina is a must-see, streaming soon. And the Titus People's movie review, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10.
8. I give it 8 too.
Word. Shout out to the Ballerina. And that's the Titus People's movie review on the Ballerina.
Yeah, but I prefer that movie. I thought that movie's a bit kind of better than the original John Wick films, because I watched 3, and I fell asleep on that, bro, when I was in the movie theater.
No, nigga say he fell asleep.
It was a bit boring. I'm not gonna lie to you, especially after like once like Lawrence Fishburne character died, it got a bit boring. But he died pretty early, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Word. Definitely.
But my revenge film that I want to start off with is The Godfather 2.
Okay, The Godfather 2.
And
Godfather
the reason
2.
why I picked The Godfather 2 as my best because that, for one, that um, uh, to show both Michael Corleone and also his father, it's like showing kind of two different revenge stories in one.
One, right? Absolutely.
And, you know, you appreciate both of them. Like you appreciate Michael Corleone just like taking care of business on like the basically like the future or the present, and then his father, young Godfather, he's taking care of business when he was like younger in Italy, or in Sicily, whatever. And I like the part. My favorite part was when his basically like his niece was getting baptized, and as he was getting baptized, or she, I think it's she, it was a girl. She's basically like, no, was it his daughter or was
I think it was his daughter.
His daughter?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So his daughter getting baptized, and as she's getting baptized, probably one of the best scenes in the Godfather series. You know what I'm saying? He's taking care of the guys that's trying to portray him. And I think that's like one of my favorite scenes. Also, my other favorite scene is when his father, when he's younger, he found out the dude that killed his mother, and he came back and cut him up. So like, yeah, that's my favorite. That's probably one of my favorite like revenge stories in a movie.
Your Godfather definitely the 2-in-1 special. Family, don't fuck with family. Don't play with family.
And then he killed his brother. Like I like that scene with his brother.
Get on your ass, bro, behind a family. Bro, the Godfather. And
then the famous scene. I know it was you, Fredo.
Yeah, I know it was you, Fredo.
I love that scene, bro.
Damn, son.
That's probably one of my. That's like. And then it was saying, you want to talk about revenge? That's like the best like. That's like the best scene like implicating like he's about to get revenge on his brother. You know what I'm saying? Or like he found out something.
Yeah.
And like, how he found out was like even crazier. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I know.
Like Fredo lied. Like it was really. That's probably that's. I mean, you know, Godfather's like top 5 in people's list. You know what I'm saying? Top
Definitely.
3. So.
And for my next revenge film, 2003-2004, Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2.
You know what's funny? I've never seen it.
Good God Almighty.
I've never seen Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2.
You have got to see Uma Thurman go to fucking work. This is a masterclass in Quentin Tarantino's, bro. Like, it's a masterclass film, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of movie that's shown in film school. Like, Kill Bill, the scenes, the action, the dialogue, the camera angles during the fights.
But isn't like Quentin Tarantino, see, this is my problem with Quentin Tarantino, right? With all due respect, and I really like his work for the most part. Like I like his storytelling, everything, even dialogue. But don't he kind of, when I found out that he kind of like takes scenes from other movies and just kind of like put it all together, you don't kind of like, that kind of takes away.
No, because that's what every film director does. Like I feel like every film director has seen something and they just put their own twist on it. Like, you know.
But you do it with every movie though?
Hey, listen, it's worked for him for like the past 30 years.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like film is not like, you know, rapping and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like to plagiarize is like you literally have to take a movie and put it as a director. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that, but it's just like, I don't know. Like I think I think seeing that, especially the Kill Bill Volume series, I'm pretty sure he did that.
Oh yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not.
Kill Bill
I'm
is
not sure what the other.
influenced by kung fu movies of the past and stuff like that. Bruce Lee films, like yo, the tracksuit she wears in the film is literally from a Bruce Lee film, like that whole style. So like, you know what I mean? Like it's heavily influenced by kung fu movies and action films of the past. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel you. So what makes you like that Kill Bill?
Bro,
series?
the bride, Uma Thurman, getting married, got jumped by her own people, buried alive, broke out of the casket, and one by one got on all their asses. Popped up on niggas' cribs while they picking up their kid from school. The infamous scene where she packed up
Vivica
Fox. She packed up Vivica Fox in front of her daughter. Her daughter was coming off the school bus. They in the house getting sturdy. They getting jiggy.
Did she kill her?
No.
Damn.
But she definitely gave one of the coldest lines in cinema history. I know this might be a lot for you, but if you ever feel any kind of way about this and you grow up, come find me.
Damn.
Son. And this girl, I think the character had to have been at least like 8, 9 years old, some shit like that. So you know it's personal. Body the moms and give the kid a message like that. Like if you feel any kind of way, little pussy nigga, come see me when you grow up.
I'ma fire you up.
Word. Pack you up just like your mother. And she just sat, like, you know, shit crazy. Uma got on all their asses until she got the bill.
That's how I felt about Afro Samurai.
Bro.
In the series of Afro Samurai, the dude with the number, well, he had a number 2 headband, and Afro Samurai's father had a number 1, and he's watching him fight, and he literally watched his father's head get cut off, and then he walked to that nigga. He walked to that nigga and said the exact same thing, bro.
Bro,
he said the exact same shit, bro.
If you felt any kind of way about what you just saw or what's going on right now, when you grow up, because she could have Peter rolled her right there.
Yeah.
Now that's honor. Now I call that honor, but it's honor in the most coldest way possible. Like, yo, listen, if you feel any kind of way.
So Vivica Fox was watching her leave?
What? No. Like, she killed her.
Oh, she killed her. Oh, okay,
Uma Thurman bodied her.
Oh, okay. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right, the daughter came down, watched her mother die, and then Uma Thurman just turned and looked at her in the kitchen and was just like, yeah, if you feel any kind of way about this, wiped her hands with like a dish rag, I believe. It was just like, yo, listen, if you feel any kind of way about this, when you grow up, come find me. Bro, damn. Uma Thurman was getting too sturdy in that movie.
Yeah, busy.
Bro,
she did some fuck shit early in that Drake thing. She gave him the suit. And Drake got bodied. Drake still got bodied.
Nah, my nigga Aubrey ain't get bodied. He working on his revenge plot right now. That's gonna be our ultimate revenge.
He got bodied. With the Uma Thurman fucking signature, man. Like, still got packed up.
My nigga Aubrey didn't get packed up, man. Y'all
yes, he did get tweaking. Packed up, bro. You bugging.
So what's your next revenge film?
My next revenge film is the Mad Max series.
Oh, okay.
Specifically Mad Max Furiosa. And I just hate that movie got kind of like casted out, like kind of like it feels like a throwaway now, but I really love that movie. You know what I'm saying? Like
Furiosa, believe it or not, chat, is probably one of the greater films in the Mad Max series.
See, now I didn't see the other ones, but I can just watching Furiosa, I can agree. Like
Furiosa,
like because that movie was fucking. Man, if you talk about revenge, that's like the best revenge you could possibly get. You know what I'm saying? And she tortured that nigga too. So yeah, I definitely say Mad Max Furiosa is probably one of my like recent best revenge movies.
Definitely, definitely. Shout out to Furiosa. My next revenge film, 2009, Gerard Butler, Law-Abiding Citizen.
Oh my God, I hate that movie, man.
Bro, that nigga Gerard Butler, he was on a Batman mindset of strategic, bro.
Yeah.
The way he was just doing shit, bro, like the revenge, bro, and it was sweet. Every time something bad happened to somebody that did something to him, I was smiling ear to ear in the movie theater, bro. That's the level of petty and tactical I aspired to be in my revenge plots. I'm like, damn, bro. Gerard, man, like, yo, listen, I'll go one step further, man. Like, Gerard get rid of the gut, get in some kind of shape. I wouldn't mind Gerard Butler being in a Batman movie, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get him in shape. Yo, James Gunn.
Him being Batman?
Yeah. An older Batman. Like, you know what I mean?
God, bro. I hate this guy, bro. And he talk shit about Christian Bale.
If not that, I think he'll make a good Deathstroke. Pause. Like, you know what I mean? It's either that or the other one. I think it'll be.
I say Deathstroke.
Word. Give him the eye patch, sauce him up a little bit. You know what I mean? Tell him hit the gym. I can see it happening. James gonna make it happen. But like, yeah, man, Law-Abiding Citizen. Yo, Jamie Foxx, Gerard Butler, bro, great cast.
It's a great cast.
Bro, that is an amazing cast, man. Like, yo, and Gerard Butler, he was just on ass that whole movie, bro. He was not playing with nobody.
Nobody, bro.
The judge, everybody was getting Peter rolled, bro.
Hell no.
So, what's your next revenge film?
Listen, man, we got it. And I just thought about it. Now you mentioned Law-Abiding Citizen. We got to mention one of the greatest directors of all time, Tyler Perry, and The Diaries of a Mad Black Woman.
Oh yeah, that revenge scene.
What a fucking movie! That's a classic, bro.
You know what I mean? Shout out to TP. Shout out to the other TP. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, definitely.
Especially that he was in the wheelchair. And he pushed that nigga in the back of the tunnel. That just had me weak, bro. We gotta mention that, man. That Tyler Perry is probably I think that was his first classic movie. Like, to be honest with you, that's his first classic.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you that. That is his first classic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now we're gonna switch up. We still talking about revenge, but we're gonna take it to a supernatural horror. 1976 Carrie. They was picking on little Carrie. Her mother was wilding her up, pushing her inside the closet, because her mother was on some made of power the Lord compel you type shit. Jesus freak, Sky Mommy type shit, Sky Daddy type shit. And then Carrie realized she could move shit with her mind.
Oh my God, I gotta watch this film now.
Bro, tore they asses up. Tore they asses up. The worst thing they could have did to poor Carrie Ann was when she went to prom, they played the prank on her, said she was prom queen. Then they put the pig blood on her. Nigga. She did what that pastor did. Locked that door. But she did it with her mind. Got on their asses. So yeah, man, like, listen. The worst thing you could do is get somebody so mad that they unlock a superpower. Oh, man. Ooh-wee. It wasn't good. Shout out to John Travolta, too. He's in that movie, too. Young John Travolta.
So I gotta watch that movie now.
Hell yeah. Great horror movie, based off of a great Stephen King book under the same title. Carrie, man, 1976. And for those who haven't seen that, go check it out.
Yeah, I definitely gotta see that.
Word.
So, one of my favorite movies, that's not like a typical revenge story, but it becomes like a revenge story. And that's Shawshank Redemption.
As he said, not typical, but it becomes a revenge story. It becomes
a revenge story. You know, Tim Allen, he gets framed for killing his fiance. He gets sentenced for like 20, 30 years to Shawshank prison. And as he's basically maneuvered through his new life in prison, He meets a guy by the name Morgan Freeman. They become
who been
very
old
cool.
our whole life.
They become cool, and then they discover that he's kind of like an asset in prison.
Mm-hmm.
So he becomes like the man in prison and stuff like that with the guards and stuff like that. And then, so all of this happens in the 50s. No, 60s, 50s and 60s. And then in the 70s, they meet this like rock and roll guy. He comes through the prison, and he's basically like, kind of like the meat and potatoes. Like he's like, oh, I know I had a guy in this other prison that I found out about, you know what I'm saying, that really killed your wife or whatever and framed you and stuff like that. So when the warden gets a hell of this, he basically kills the guy that is thing because now he sees Tim Allen character as an asset.
And it's not Tim Allen, it's the other Tim. Not Tim Allen. That's not Tim Allen.
It's not Tim Allen?
That's Tim. His last name starts with the R, but it's not Tim Allen.
No?
Nah.
Am I bugging? I'm bugging out?
Yeah, you might definitely be bugging. Not Tim Allen, wasn't it though?
Sure.
My nigga Tim wasn't.
No, definitely not. Hold on. Tim Robbins. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Nah,
Tim Robbins. Well, Tim Robbins. He's Tim Robbins, the character that got framed. So when the warden finds out about the guy who knows about, you know what I'm saying, that like basically get Tim Robbins free, he kills him because he finds out that Tim Robbins is like now an asset. So when Tim Robbins gets a hold of, this is now when it becomes a revenge story. When Tim Robbins get a hold of the warden killing the dude that can basically set him free, he and from the beginning he was plotting to leave, but we didn't know that until eventually he, you know what I'm saying, like finally picked the hole enough to actually escape, and he basically sets up the warden and because Tim Robbins basically handling his like personal stuff and stuff like that. So he sets up the warden, he escapes, he sets up the warden to get, warden basically kills himself, and he becomes free. He gets, basically gets his life back after 20 years of being in Shawshank prison. And it's a really good movie. I definitely suggest it. It's not in my top 10, but it's a
classic movie.
It's a classic movie.
For all my film enthusiasts and cinephiles watching, or will be watching, Shawshank Redemption.
It's a great story. It's an incredible story. Everybody acted their asses off.
Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
That's a good cast.
It don't get no better than that. Yeah.
Word.
It don't get no better than that.
Now,
and I like the supporters too. Shout out to the supported characters too, because they did their thing as well.
Now, there's a movie that definitely is the key of revenge films. Like when you talk about revenge films in recent years, there's only one movie that might come to mind for a lot of people. And that movie is Taken.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's nothing more precious than a father's love. A father's love for his daughter. You playing with a nigga with his daughter, like he said, and I will quote, I will find you, and I will you. And that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did, bro.
Whooping ass. Then he come, and then like this happened. Then we saw that fat Greek nigga, man. Yo, bro, he tore that nigga up, bro. Like that was the first one, right?
Yeah.
It was the first one. He tore that nigga up, bro. He saw that fat, greasy nigga about to fuck his daughter, man. He tore that nigga up, bro.
Bro, do not play with niggas and their daughters, bro. At all, bro. Liam Neeson was not playing in that movie, bro. Listen, nobody would be playing in that movie, bro. Think about it. It's your daughter, bro. Fathers do not play behind their kids.
Yeah, that's about to become basically a sex slave.
Word, like you know
crazy,
what I mean?
Bro.
That shit is crazy. So what's your next movie, Cut of Butter?
My next movie is not really a movie, but I had to put this in here because it's one of my favorite series of all time, and that's the Spartacus series.
Okay.
The 2010 one. It started in 2010. Rest in
Like
peace.
the one that came on Stars, right?
Yep. Rest in peace to Andrew. I think his name is Andrew Garfield. I believe his name was Andrew Garfield. He was the original Spartacus, and then he died. He died from skin cancer, I believe.
Damn. R.I.P. to him.
But he did nigga did a phenomenal series. Andy Whitfield, I'm so sorry. So sorry to butcher your name. But Andy Whitfield, he played the season 1
Spartacus.
Basically Spartacus, and then he died, and he got basically like they had to change the role, obviously. But if you don't know what Spartacus is about a Thracian who gets basically who gets captured by the Roman Empire and thrown in slavery. And while he's in slavery, he gets bought by a basically like a person who owns gladiators. I forgot what they call them, but basically learns how to be a gladiator basically. So he's already like a warrior, but he gets like actual training of being a gladiator to fight in the arena, and eventually becomes like the champion of like gladiators in his like house. And throughout the series, he's basically trying to figure out how to escape from this house. But after he gets after he finds his that they like someone murdered his wife. He basically like becomes like this like he's like, I just want to focus on being a gladiator. But then he finds out through like news that the basically like the master of the house, I think his name is Batianus, whatever the fuck his name is. They found out that he killed his wife. He had him kill his wife, so he can basically focus on being a gladiator. So he finds out that becomes like the best like revenge.
That's his mission now.
Yeah, his mission to kill the house and take over the house. And basically like Spartacus is such a like a Spartacus is probably like basically it's like a great war with Spartacus, and he eventually builds an army and overthrows and takes over cities fighting Romans. Like it's insane. Like it's one of my favorite
series.
It's one of my favorite series of all time because just the mere fact, and then especially after the main character passing away like that, and then they able to still
keep it going.
He's one of my favorite actors in there, and the dude that plays Caesar is one of my favorites, especially when Caesar comes into play. It's really really good. Like he becomes a really good antagonist. So like yeah, shout out to that series, bro. I don't want to give too much away, but it's a really really good series, really really good series, and I feel like it was slept on, even though it had it was like I consider like a limited series, not really like a series that can keep continuing, because eventually they die. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a really good series. I will watch every single one, even the they have like a series where they had to make it after the dude died. They had to make like them going back in time.
The prequel.
Before Spartacus like came into the picture, which is good too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Really, really good. You know, and
check out Spartacus. It should be streaming on Stars right now. Like
Stars or whatever. Watch it, whatever, bro. It's really,
it might
really
be on
good.
YouTube. Fuck it. Like check it on YouTube.
Probably.
And I got one more for my topic, and my one more movie is a comedy, 2006. John Tucker Must Die. It's a good revenge film. Like, yo.
It's a great, yeah, it's good. It's definitely
my son
good.
John Tucker had the hoes. The hoes found out about each other. They got on his ass. They had to, bro.
Nah, it was good. It was good.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, we gotta mix it up a bit. Like, you know what I mean? Not all revenge gotta be evil. Sometimes it can be funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or sometimes you can learn to move things with your mind. But all in all, you gotta get your get back. One way or another. Little Dirk said it the best. Get back comes with time, and sometimes you gotta spin that block. Or I could take this time to be educational. Sometimes you just might have to forget about the get back and continue making money. Because sometimes get back ain't even worth it. Sometimes the get back you're looking for could get you in jail. So,
like you said, it all depends on time. Like if you have enough time in the world, especially if you lost everything. If you lost everything, got enough time, then hell yeah.
Yeah, man. And then on top of that, man, like, it depends on the revenge you gotta get to. If a nigga slaughtered your whole family, then by all means, paint the city fucking red.
Absolutely.
Please.
Like the Punisher.
How we forget about the Punisher?
Punisher.
And another, we're gonna run through a list of honorable mention of revenge films. Friday the 13th, Jason got revenge on the counselors for the death of his moms. A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy got revenge on the parents for what they did to him back in the day. No, he got revenge on the kids, for what the parents did. So sometimes revenge don't necessarily happen to the person it need to happen to. Sometimes revenge skip a generation and get on the kid's ass.
Ma, shout out to Ma.
Shout out to Ma. Shout out to Ma,
That
bro.
was hilarious.
Shit crazy.
I got one more. And my last revenge film is Cape Fear. You ever saw Cape Fear?
Cape Fear, yeah.
Cape
Oh,
Fear. Listen,
shit.
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
If you ever want to see a fantastic Robert De Niro villain film, you have to watch Cape Fear. Cape Fear, he goes absolutely fucking insane.
He goes nuts.
He goes nuts, bro.
Pause. But yeah.
And yeah, that's probably one of his great performances.
But I'll also leave you with one more thing about revenge. The greatest revenge of all time is success.
Absolutely.
Imagine being down bad, everybody playing you, everybody like your shorty left you, your parents don't believe in you. You run up that bag, become that nigga, and bam. Out the smoke, out the fog, you come out. Maybach driving, Chanel wearing, bad bitch having, big house living, 18 garage driving.
And sometimes, if you're really, really lucky, you don't need to do any type of revenge. God got your back.
That's a fact too. He took it to a whole nother spiritual level.
You don't even gotta get revenge,
son,
bro.
Cause like if you, and that goes for the people that are aligned in divine. If you aligned in divine, you ain't got to do nothing.
Nothing, bro.
Cause
You
God
be like Peter Parker in the Spider-Man movie when he is a cop's running around and he eat a hot dog. That's you, bro. Sometimes you don't gotta do
nothing,
shit, bro. You just wait for them niggas just the God just to fry them, bro.
Bro, and then I can tell you, there's some people that done some foul shit to me. When I tell you God got on them niggas' asses, ooh,
word.
Oh man, God got on them niggas' asses. I'll just tell you one person did me so bad, nigga. A year later, she got evicted. And you know what I said? I found out and I said, God, you my nigga, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't wish bad on nobody, but I tell you, that definitely put a smile on my face. I say, God, you my nigga, bro. But yeah, man. But the best revenge is success. But Cutter, what's your topic, brother?
So my topic, I wanted to like basically do things that was like parallel to revenge stories, and that's antagonists. So I wanted to, basically talk about like our best antagonists.
Best villain.
Yeah, best villain, antagonist. It don't really have to be like an evil villain. It'd be antagonist as well, but
yeah, like just a piece of shit in the film.
Yeah, a piece of shit. A person that's just like giving hell to the protagonist. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorites is Zorg from Fifth Element.
Yeah, he was.
Gary Oldman. That's probably one of my favorite Gary Oldman performances.
Mm-hmm.
And basically one of my favorite unique films of all time.
Yeah, definitely very unique.
So
very
yeah,
unique.
I love Zorg the character because It wasn't necessarily like personal with him. It was his business. You know what I'm saying? He was just a business guy just trying to basically gather his stones and give it to the aliens or whatever. Cause he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck about anybody but himself.
Right, he didn't.
And I just love my favorite scene from Zorg is basically like him being a bitch actually, when he's talking to like the big dog.
Yeah.
And he's like bleeding. I think was it blue?
I think it was blue.
It was blue or black or something like that. It had to be one of those colors. And yeah, Zorg is one of my favorites.
All right, so one of my favorite antagonists, you know what I mean, just in pop culture in general, bro, the Joker, bro. The Joker.
Which Joker though?
All the Jokers, bro, because like, I feel like all the Jokers.
Just give me one. Just give me one that's like the best. Like
Mark Hamill's Joker from the animated series, bro, because the Joker just don't have a reason just to do the shit that he do, bro. He do shit. He wake up on Tuesday morning and be on bullshit, bro, just because it's Tuesday, bro. Bro, you know what? It's Tuesday, sun's out, the hoes looking good on sundress. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a blimp and fill it up with laughing gas. Why? Just cause. And guess who gotta come save the day? Bruce Wayne probably laid up at some charity event with some fine shit. Master Wayne, the Joker's running amok in the city. Gotta put the fine shit away, yo. I could just imagine how many nights Bruce Wayne was clapping yeeks and had to go stop what he was doing. Run down the hall, get dick up, pause.
Too many.
Yo, let's go. Bruce, it's 2 in the morning. I said get ready. I would hate to live with that nigga Batman, bro. Pause. I said get dick up. That was crazy. That was hella crazy. Pause on my behalf.
I didn't even hear you say that.
Where I said it and I caught myself. That was bananas. But like, yeah, man, yo, just the Joker. Cause like, he just do shit just to do shit. No real reason. Just cause it's a Tuesday. And he got time, bro. That's a nigga. You know what my grandma used to say? You do wild shit when you got too much time on your hand. That's a nigga with entirely too much time on his hand and makeup on his face. Like, he just a wild nigga, bro. For no reason.
No, word. Speaking of Joker, one of my favorites is kind of like, it really not the same, but, because he's not really smart, but is Kid Buu from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Like the Buu saga. That Buu saga is one of my favorite sagas, and it's because of Kid Buu. Like this nigga, Kid Buu is like, is like, what's so crazy about him is the same thing, kind of like the Joker. He's just pure evil. Like the nigga came on the planet Earth, blew it up, went to heaven, blew that up. Went to Supreme Cow World, fought and fucked everybody up there, and then had to fight fucking Vegeta and Goku, fucked them up. Like it was to the point where they had to use a fucking spirit bomb. Like everybody in the world had to use a spirit bomb to kill this nigga.
Bro, he's the first animated crash out, for real.
Oh my God, super crash out. Like, bro, super crash out.
And for no reason, too, bro. Like, no reason at all, bro. Like,
to me, he's probably one of my favorite villains, other than my favorite villains, like better than Frieza. I know a lot of people say Frieza because, you know, Frieza's a racist and he killed.
Frieza be talking that shit.
Like, yeah, so, like, Frieza, to be honest with you, Frieza is good, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, I understand, like, Frieza is extremely evil, but Kid Buu, like, whatever have, like, like, that villain role is, like, Kid Buu.
Frieza's cool, but I had to stop fucking with my nigga Frieza. Especially when he started dropping that fucking monkey shit.
Yeah,
that monkey shit, I was like, yo, bro.
Son, Kid Buu looked at Goku, and Goku's talking to him. The nigga just put a fucking vanishing point in the like, bro. I'm talking like, I don't even think he was there I don't think he was like created for like 2 seconds, bro. The nigga blew up Earth immediately. Right. Like he killed everybody, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like,
on bullshit.
Yeah, he was on bullshit, bro. He was on bullshit, so.
And just to keep it on niggas who be on bullshit, I like a good hater too. Sometimes antagonist is a good hater. And when I think of a good hater, I don't think nobody hates more than Lex Luthor. Nobody hates anybody. Lex hates Superman? Bro, this nigga Lex, bro, son. Like, there's comic book characters that hate other comic book characters, but I don't think nobody hates, bro, I don't think the Joker hates the Dark Knight the way Lex hates Superman, bro. No. This nigga Lex, bald nigga, fly nigga, rich nigga, could do anything in the world, be on a yacht with fine shit, creating apps, video games, floating cars.
But I would be a hater too.
Yeah, I would be a hater too.
I got everything except for a fucking nigga that can fly and be super, you know what I'm saying?
Like, and that's his whole thing. That's the reason why he hate him. I'm the man of tomorrow. I'm the one y'all supposed to look at for y'all problems, bro. And here this fucking Kansas City living, flying ass, sunbathing ass motherfucker with the underwear on the outside. Yeah, I'ma hit on you too in my KG suit with my bald head. Every day I wake up, I'ma find a new way to kill you, nigga.
Yeah, Joker can't really hate on Batman because Batman doesn't have what Joker wants. You know what I'm saying?
That is very true.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have that. Like, he don't care about money. He don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's so crazy that Lex is such a hater. The nigga literally created a clone in Cadmus. Nigga, fuck it. If you don't want to work with me, I create my own Superman. Bitch ass nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Nigga created Superboy. Like, you know, shit be real, bro. If you can't beat him, create him. That's what he did. And then he even threw in the power suit himself and tried to go toe-to-toe with Superman. And almost won a couple of times, bro. Like, yo, listen. And I can tell you this. Lex is such a hater that him being a hater gets in his way. Because he technically is smarter than Superman. Yeah. But that ego gets in the way of him really just, if you just focus on a way of getting rid of him, and then instead of just focusing on him, you might one day actually defeat that nigga, bro. Or beat him at his own game or whatever you see it as, bro. But that ego will defeat you more than anything.
Joker, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, Lex Luthor and Joker, bro. Joker was able to get to Superman's head to the point where he killed him.
Put the hand right through
it. And he loved it. You know how fucking out of this world mental you gotta be to want to someone to, like, you care about revenge so much that, like, a nigga killing you is your best revenge. You know what I'm saying? That's insane.
And the Joker is definitely criminally insane. But like, yeah, man, like I like a good hater, and Lex is a great antagonist.
You know, probably one of the best antagonists, especially like as far as like a like real world kind of realm. You know what I'm saying? Is Agent Smith.
Agent Smith is another great antagonist.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Agent Smith is probably one of the biggest fucking like teacher's pets I've ever seen in my life. That's basically what he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's basically like authorities, like, well, he's authority. He is authority, basically. He is authority.
Mr. Anderson.
So yeah, I definitely like he's one of my favorites. Like my favorite him was when it was raining. It was a bunch of Agent Smiths. And he was talking to Neo. That was like the last boss fight. I think it was the second one.
I think it was the second one.
Was it the second one or the third one?
It might have been the second one.
I don't think it was the second one. I think it was the third one.
Okay.
Cause didn't Trinity like get killed in the third one, or he got killed in the second one?
I think she got killed in the third one. Nah, but go on.
But Agent Smith is probably one of my favorites. My favorite ones. Like, just watching him talk, you know what I'm saying? And like, who played Agent Smith again? I forgot his name.
He definitely is a known actor too. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, I think
when I was a kid, I thought it was Billy Bob Thornton because he looked just like that nigga, bro.
He do look like that.
He looked just like that nigga, bro.
Agent Smith. Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving.
Shout out to him. I never knew his name. I dead ass. Like, I never knew his name. But Hugo Weaving, bro, he played the hell out of Agent Smith. The hell out of that shit, bro. And he had a little mad lines, bro. Cause that fight I'm talking about, bro, that nigga was yapping, bro. Yapping.
And my last antagonist for this topic, bro, I mean, he not a piece of shit. He don't say nothing. He just handle what he handle and kill shit. But he only do it one time a year. My nigga Michael Myers, bro.
Michael Myers.
My nigga Michael Myers, bro. Like,
Wait, will you consider him an antagonist? Cause wasn't he like abused as a child?
I mean, if you count the
No, that was Jason.
Yeah.
What about Michael Myers? Was he abused?
Nah, Michael turned 8, stopped talking, and killed his older sister, bro.
Oh wow.
Bro, like, he became pure evil. And then he spent the next 50 fucking years chasing his little sister. Imagine, yo, do you know how petty you gotta be to leave your sister alone for the whole year, but just one time a year? Just one time a year. Damn, I gotta go into hiding now. Why, Mom? This nigga Mike gonna come looking for me, like, you know what I mean? And he's gonna leave a blood trail, like, he's gonna kill 1,000 people just to try to kill me one time out of the year, like, you know what I mean? Like, this nigga Mike, bro, nigga Mike broke out of the fucking insane asylum. Who the fuck taught him how to drive, bro? He got locked up when he was 8. Bro, my nigga Mike don't say shit. He just kills shit. Silent killer, bro.
So he wears a mask, right?
Yes.
Have you seen his face before?
I think we seen his face probably like 3 times in the whole cinema and the whole history of him. I think we only seen his face 3 times. But like, yeah, bro, like, how much you gotta hate your family, bro, to try to kill him one time a year, bro? Like, bro, I think that's kind of petty, because if it's up, I'm trying to get you every day of the year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'ma chill, but on Halloween, I'ma turn up. Come on, bro. And that's kind of petty too, like I said, bro. But like, yeah, great antagonist. He don't say shit, he just kills shit. I like that, bro. I like that.
So I got 2 more. We have to mention both of them. And one is Training Day, Denzel Washington as Alfonso.
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, that's probably one of my, bro, listen, bro. If you haven't seen Training Day, you have to see that movie, bro. Have to see that movie, because he played that role like scary. It was like a master class. It was like chess, you know what I'm saying? Like the way he played
Cat and mouse. So it's just like, yeah, bro, this nigga.
And it was just like, it's like his charm, like, I think, and it's funny because, like, I think that was the perfect time for Denzel to be at that age to play that role, bro.
Yeah, because that could only be played by old niggas.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't that old. He was like in his 40s at the time.
I mean, like an OG kind of character. Yeah, like I couldn't see nobody under the age of 35 playing that.
Yeah. Or over, you know what I'm saying? Over 50 or 60,
Word,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, that's like the evil uncle. I think everybody had like a mean uncle.
Yeah,
like,
was,
you know?
Well, that nigga was more than fucking evil, man. That nigga was like, it was just like his charm. Like, it was just like, he was evil, and also bitches fell in love with him.
You know who else is like that in every movie? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard, yeah. Terrence Howard. Oh, but it reminds me, Clifton Powell in Dead Presidents.
Oh yeah.
Bro, let me tell you something, bro. He has like that scene where he pull up in his caddy. Son, that is a fucking master class. Like, I want to do some shit like that one day, bro. Like, one day I want to do some shit like that, bro. Because the way, like, I don't know, man. Like, maybe it was just the script. But if he did that, like, if he, like, improvised some of that, yo, bro, bravos to him, man.
Bro, that whole movie, Dead Presidents, is just, like, a crazy movie. Even when Shorty was going off on Lorenz Tate, that choke, Bro, that had to be a real choke. That wasn't no play choke. That was a choke of a man. Bitch, if you do not shut the fuck up. Like, and it was one of those, like you dig your fingers in a neck type shit. Like, like that, like you bite your bottom lip type shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
son, that shit was fucking great. Yo, it was great. That was a great scene. He like ignored every time he mentioned his name. He ignored. He said, "Hey, let's take this." You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. Then he just drives off when he's still trying to introduce him. It was perfect. It was perfect. And I'm sorry to go there because you mentioned Terrence Howard. The second one is a recent one that we have to mention, and that's Robert De Niro in Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, oh man, yeah.
Yo, listen, man. Like, if you haven't seen Killers of the Flower Moon, y'all have to like.
I think that's the most fucked up we've ever seen him, bro.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But just the way, like, just the way Robert De Niro played that character, bro, was like, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I was watching. I don't even think he got a Grammy. He didn't even get an Oscar for that, right?
Nah.
That is crazy. That he
you know what's crazy, Cut? I'm about to ask you a question. Do you think you have to be a certain amount of dirtbag in real life to pull off a good antagonist? I think you gotta. I think, like, you know what I mean, like. I think you gotta be like a certain level of kind of, or like if you're not a dirtbag directly, you have to have it in you.
I don't think so. Because when I see about Clifton Powell, he's a good dude. He plays dirtbags all the time. What I see about the dude, I think his name is T. I think his name is T something. He played the dude that cheated on his wife in Why Did I Get Married?
Oh, I know exactly. Oh, yeah.
Like, most of those dudes is pretty good dudes. Like, I've never, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen them.
Who would have thought the dirtbags in films are actually sweethearts in real life?
Like, they're pretty. They I don't know. I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? So they could be pieces of shit, and I don't really know. But
like,
you know, Denzel is not a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Denzel never did no foul shit to anybody. You know what I'm saying? He played one of the greatest, like, real world villains of all time. Like, nigga won an Oscar for it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even like Monique. You know what I'm saying? I want to say Monique is like a bad person.
Monique and Precious.
Who gonna
who gonna be? This fat bitch took my husband. Who gonna love me? And have Mariah, no makeup. Yo, that makeup on my Mariah. Whoever did the makeup in that movie, cause Mariah Carey looked like a fucking real life caseworker, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are real life people that's like like the dude that played Flash.
Oh, Ezra Miller.
Yeah, I heard he was like not a really good dude. He has a lot of controversy with him. Cuba Gooding Jr. Who else? Somebody else. It's a lot of people. But like, I don't think you have to be that. Like, these are just phenomenal fucking actors. You know, even Gary Oldman. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I've never heard nothing about Gary Oldman.
I think the greatest real life antagonist is a music artist. This nigga 50 Cent is like an anti-hero, bro. Like, this nigga's like the Punisher, bro. like you want to hate him sometime, but also you love him at the same time too. Like, he rides that like line of like villain and hero at the same time.
He's a great villain.
Yo, like,
he's a great villain. He could definitely play that villain role.
Word.
He's just a bad actor, but he definitely play that villain role.
Oh, he don't need to play that villain role. He doing it in real life. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this nigga don't need to play no more villains. He's doing it in real life. Like, and I wouldn't even call it a villain. I'll call it like the anti-hero. I'll call it the person who, whatever it takes to get his point across, he's gonna do it. Even if that means trolling you every day and buying the front row of your show, he's gonna do it, bro.
Lil TJ also playing that villain. He plays that villain role pretty well too. Like, Lil TJ, yo, bro, he be saying some wild stuff, bro. That's a wild young dude.
The biggest antagonist on the internet right now is Charleston White, bro. Hands down. Like, right, like, certain things he said, 95% of the shit he says is off the wall. But there are that rare 5% when he might drop some gems that may make me go, oh shit. He told the truth right there. I can't argue that. But 95% of everything else out that nigga mouth is crazy.
Yeah, insane.
So that was our antagonist, bro. So anything else?
No.
Cutter Butter, where can the people find you?
Follow me on Cutter Butter on Instagram.
Oh, and before we go,
oh yeah, support
yes,
brother,
the Ultimate
man.
Class
Hustler
shirts,
Reborn.
man. You know what I mean? The Hustler Reborn, man, on the Ultimate Class site. Please get your shirts, hottest shirt of the summer, man. I got the Wolfman, I got Dracula, I got the Paid in Full inspired shirt with them all on it, bro. Everybody's like, yo, bro, that shirt is so fire. I know, I made it, but like, yeah, it's on the site, man. Link will be in the bio, man. Link in the bio.
Definitely send me that.
I will. I am Titus Peoples across the board. You guys know where you can find me. And now that I am verified on the Insta, Mr. Blue Check, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm out here working, man. Shout out to Black Film Space. Shout out to the Bronx Film Initiative. Shout out to Melissa Quinones and Christina Richardson and my guy, Rel Carter, over there at Rock Nation. And that is our episode of Sweat the Critique. Until next time.
I'll take care.
Y'all take care.